Soul family. This is LaTonya with Saggy Soul. Thank you so much for tuning in for your reading. This will be from today, October the 15th through October the 29th. I am starting, I did start with Libra because it's Libra season. I did do Sagittarius. Now I'm moving on to Scorpio. Before I get started, let me say thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you. And thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the emails. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes and dislikes, because it's still all energy. So family, of course, thank you for sharing your personal comments and your stories, because it helps to help others who are going through the same situations, similar situations, situationships, and those who are coming up behind the energy. Let's see. We are in the middle of Mercury retrograde, so you may be experiencing some accidents, hopefully not road rage. And hopefully we are watching what we say and how we say to each other, how we speak to each other. And let's see, learning to respond and not react, right? Keeping our emotions in check. And for my fellow American subscribers, Mercury retrograde ends on Election Day, November the 3rd. So we just want to keep our cool, and we just want to be respectful. And remember to vote, of course, because many of our ancestors have died for this right to vote. All right, and that is how you're counting. That's how you give your input into the system that we're all in. All right, so Scorpio, this will not resonate with everyone. Maybe 5%, maybe 1%, maybe 1 or 2 people, whoever is meant to hear it the most. Continue to check your moon sign, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, North Node, South Node, all those areas in your natal birth chart that make up who you are. So Scorpio, I have already set my intentions, and I have already done my prayer off camera. Let's go ahead and get into the pre-shuffle. I'm going to put the dragon down, and I'm going to move the camera down, and we'll get started. Let's go. Go ahead and get into your pre-shuffle. Scorpio, hope you all are doing well, staying focused, staying positive. 2 more shuffles. Let's cut the deck. Scorpio, your focus, the 2 of Wands, in the reverse. So you've made a decision, or you're thinking about making a decision. You also have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You also have the King of Wands in the upright. You also have 10 of Cups in the reverse. You also have the Emperor, Major Arcana, in the upright. You also have the 8 of Cups. Interesting. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on here. Oops. Okay, bear with me, soul family. That's good. Yes. Scorpio, your focus, Two of Wands. The reverse. Now in the upright, well, the Two of Wands is usually a decision. It's usually having a choice between two or more opportunities or two or more things. And usually they're equal opportunities, or one might give you this, one might give you that, but it's being well balanced and having the world in your hands. And as you can see, this person has two different hummingbirds. One is blue and white, and one is kind of red and white with blue wings. They're the same, but they're different. Making a decision. And in the reverse, this is not making a decision. Fear and being stagnant, and sometimes being dominated by others. Sometimes taking the opinions of others, and which leads to sorrow and unexpected failure when you don't listen to your own intuition. You also have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, the upright, well, the Five of Pentacles, it's just that. It is poverty and, as they say, being ghosted, being left out in the cold, being breadcrumbed by others, and others only dealing with you when and whenever they want something. Just sometimes even a hardship in finances or health or even relationships, just loss and instability. And in reverse, this is having that renewed courage to open up your heart and to try again. This is sometimes even an opportunity or a change for the better. And sometimes coming out of that darkness, coming out of that cold. You also have the Queen of Swords. In the reverse. Now, in the upright, well, the Queen of Swords, she's a no-nonsense kind of king or queen. And they've had love, and they've had sorrow, and they've been married and been divorced. But the king or the queen of swords, they lead with justice, what is fair and just, and with their sword, they have the scales of justice. If you are not in their corner, or if you are not respecting and loving and generous with your time, then they have no need for you. They will cut you away quickly. And in the reverse, this is a person who doesn't tolerate anything. This is a king or a queen who, once they put their foot down and once they put their sword down, that's it. That is the end of the relationship. That is the end of the career. That is the end of the situationship. Because they are not going to tolerate deception, gossip, and pettiness, and people who are argumentative. You also have the King of Wands in the upright. We know this is that fiery, passionate king or queen. This is someone who loves adventure, and they love other cultures, and just like the King or Queen of Pentacles, to me, they're very creative. Someone who owns their own business, whether it's out of the home or within the home, but very innovative, right? And you also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Now, in the upright, the Ten of Cups, this is the family card. This is ultimate contentment and being surrounded by loving things and kind things and the fruits of your labor. Family, children, pets, money, foundations, happiness. But in the reverse, this is a loss of those things. This is a loss of family. This is a loss of a connection with family and children and your pets and your foundation. This is no longer being content. And this could be a possible break in a relationship, maybe even a separation or legal separation or even a divorce. You also have the Emperor, Major Arcana in the upright. Well, this is someone who combines all the kings and queens, because this can also be the Empress. We're talking energy. Someone who has a solid foundation and knows how and what it takes to work in the beginning stages with nothing to little and build themselves up over time. Someone who is usually grounded and connected to the divine, and who is able to manifest any and everything that they want, and who has the capability of not being solid right now, but the capability of building or creating millions or even billions. And you also have the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from love. This is making the decision to go and search for that 9th or 10th cup. Making a decision to no longer settle for less, and understanding whether you are a king, a queen, an empress, or emperor, that you deserve true love, the ultimate love. Equal reciprocity in love, money, and respect. Scorpio, on the board, we have Wands, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cups, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Pentacles, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And we also have the Emperor, Aries. And sometimes this for me is also Scorpio. Interesting. Yes, 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 yes. Scorpio, this is you. The Emperor or the Empress, right? We're talking energy. The thing is, I don't think this was you all along, Scorpio. I think you grew into this Emperor or Empress position. Maybe within the pandemic, maybe even a year or two back, but this is you presently. And there's decisions you needed to make. Because once upon a time, I do believe that you were this king or this queen of swords. And there's something that you had to make a decision about. There is something that you had to let go and release. There was some sort of toxicity involved here. And I believe it was possibly with the King or the Queen of Wands. And for a lot of you Scorpios, maybe there were some details, some facts, some gossip, some things that you saw with your own eyes, heard with your own ears. And you've decided you're not going to have any parts of this King or Queen of Wands, which is why you're in the reverse. Matter of fact, for a lot of you, the Ten of Cups is here. So if this was a partnership, business partnership, if this was a long-term relationship, if this was a marriage, the Queen of Swords, where the scales are here. You're not only looking for your freedom, but you are looking for equal representation of what this relationship was about. And if you walk away, you want to make sure that you do what your worth is as the King or the Queen of Swords. Because we know with the King or the Queen of Wands, well, this person is full of passion and love, and maybe they just like to spread their love all over, which is why they have all these sunflower seeds here. For some of you, maybe they spread their seeds all over the place, huh? And you're finding that out, which has caused a break in this partnership, business partnership, which has caused a break in this long-term relationship, which has caused a break in this marriage. And you were once the King or Queen of Swords, and you were once juggling what you were going to do, perhaps about this person, the relationship, the marriage, the long-term partnership, and you decided, based on the facts, based on the situation. This is a karmic situation that you've been repeating over and over again. Well, a lot of you made the decision to end this. And you're choosing yourself. And you're cutting this person off. Well, the thing is, Scorpio, Mercury is in retrograde. This person, well, they're coming back to you. They're coming back with those alibis. They're coming back with those lies. They're coming back with he made me do it, she made me do it, peer pressure. I was drunk, I was this, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't in my right mind. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know how much you meant to me. I didn't know how much I loved you. I didn't love myself, blah, 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 blah. This person is possibly coming back during Mercury retrograde. The thing is, Scorpio, you are now the Emperor or the Empress. This heartache, this pain, this foundation that you built with this person, all the time and energy you put into this person, all the time and energy you put into this business partnership, all the time and energy you put into this long-term relationship, all the time and energy you put into this marriage, that's done. You're focused on you and you've elevated to the Empress or the Emperor. You made the decision to walk away from this. You made the decision to believe in yourself when no one else will. You made the decision to go in search of that 9th or that 10th cup. You made the decision to vibrate as high as possibly as you can, and to connect with the divine, and to meditate, and to manifest, and to set your intentions, because you've made the decision to walk away from people and places that no longer love you, no longer give you equal reciprocity. And you've made the decision to become the Emperor, the Empress, all by yourself. To sit on your throne all by yourself. To give yourself accolades, to pat yourself on the back, to give yourself self-respect, self-love, to take back your dignity. Because maybe once upon a time you argued with this person, you fought with this person, you tried to hold on to this person. And on the surface, this is what they wanted. They wanted the 10 of Cups. They wanted the family. They wanted to look like they had it all. But behind the scenes, well, they wanted fire and passion elsewhere, right? Because the King and the Queen of Wands, they're very fiery. And the thing is, to learn to live and let live and understand, well, let them have their passion, their fire, but you are the Emperor or the Empress, and you are looking for your counterpart. You are no longer chasing after empty dreams or people who do not serve your better good, people who cannot elevate you, people who cannot build legacies with you. That is behind you now. Once a person shows you who they are, you must accept it. You can't change them. They have to change on their own, and most people will not change. They will not change for you. They have to do it for themselves. They have to want to do it, right? Let's see. One thing I don't see on this board, Scorpio, is a lot of cups of love. I see the 10 of Cups, which is talking about family and foundation. And I see the 8 of Cups, which means you're leaving behind things that no longer serve your purpose. So even if this person does come back during retrograde, they're coming back because it's familiar. They're coming back because they miss you. They're coming back because they put a lot of time and energy into the situation, but there's no true, deep down, burning love or passion. Because if it was, you wouldn't be going through the heartache. You wouldn't be going through the splitting your foundation. You wouldn't be going through the disrespect. And you actually need to thank this person because you've elevated yourself to the Emperor, the Empress. You have the anti-hero, the Maverick, the risk taker, the rule breaker. Oh, yes, this is you. You're not trying to be anyone's hero. You're the Emperor, the Empress. So you're going to make your own rules. You're going to set your own boundaries. And people who come in your space, well, they have to be vibrating as high as you are. They have to have equal reciprocity. Love, time, maybe even money for you, being the Emperor, the Empress, right? The anti-hero, the Maverick, the risk taker, the rule breaker. It's all about you and your world. And you also have be bold, make the first move. Exactly. You see something you want, go for it. You have an opportunity, idea, start it. You see someone that you want to start a friendship with, strike up the conversation. You are the Emperor, the Empress. Why are you sitting back watching? Resting on your laurels during the pandemic. There's no time to rest. It's time to move. Time to take action. Time to create and set your seeds so that when you look over 5 years, 10 years, you've built another legacy. Scorpio, this is your reading from today, October the 15th through October the 29th. Please subscribe, share, and of course, like and comment. And so family, thank you so much for tuning in to Saggy Soul and from one soul to another soul. I love you so, family. Have a good week.